My name is Pamela Allen, and this is my industry interview number 4 on April 25th, 2021. I had the opportunity to interview Nio Campbell. She is a digital reporter for the current number 1 team in the NBA right now, the Utah Jazz. Nio Campbell attended and graduated from Howard University in Washington, D.C. She majored in media journalism and film. During her time at Howard University, she also acquired many different internships. She interned in the DMV at WHUT-TV. She worked as a digital reporter and producer for the media outlet The Griot for 5 years, and before landing her current job as the digital reporter for the Utah Jazz, she also worked part-time for the Washington Wizards for 3 seasons. I was able to gain so much insight from my interview with Nio because all of my previous interviews were with males. Not only was this interview different because it was from a digital reporter's perspective and not someone directly in sports management or sports business, but because it was from the perspective of a woman. While Nio and I touched on many topics, the things I felt were the key points that she touched on were the importance of gaining and participating in internships, having a village of other women in sports there to support you and pick you up, embracing the journey that you're on, and being creative and having fun while doing your job. She told me that participating in her first internship at the Griot is ultimately what cultivated her love for digital media and digital reporting. I also touched base on the fact that she is a woman in sports, and obviously that's not an easy job, being that it is a male-dominated industry. She assured me that there are adversities in any field with any job, but that being a woman in a sports realm definitely adds a couple more adversities. I asked her what does she do to overcome these adversities, and she told me that she's confident in her work, so she doesn't really let it get to her, but that she also has a village of other women in sports, and they uplift each other and help each other out. She also told me that it's really important to embrace the journey. Male or female, it doesn't matter how old you are, you will not have the same journey as someone else. She told me that people should never feel entitled to certain jobs, and that if it isn't happening as fast as you like it to, if you're truly passionate about it, you'll keep working and it'll come. She let me know that she's had many rejections over the years, and that had she given up then, she would have never landed her job now with the Utah Jazz. But because she has such a love and such a great passion for digital media and digital reporting, she kept going. She kept saying, keep grinding. She also said that being creative and having fun, especially in the digital media and digital reporting era, is so important. One thing she did to be creative is at the beginning of quarantine, she started an Instagram Live series called Meet the People Live, where she discussed many sports topics. She also does a lot of story times and skits that she uploads on her Instagram to engage with fans. We were able to have a really fulfilling interview. We touched on many topics, from being a woman in the industry and what that's like, to her day-to-day duties as a reporter for the Jazz. We also touched base on what game days are like, and even what major lessons she's learned over the years in this industry. My biggest takeaways from this interview were to keep grinding for what you love, to keep going, to not give up, and what she said about being a woman in this industry. It may seem cliche, the fact that people say keep grinding and don't give up, but it's real. It's really true. And seeing that her end result right now, and the fact that she isn't even done yet, that's so inspirational. Also, the fact that she is a woman in this industry, and she touched base on some of the adversities that she's faced, but the fact that she's still coming out on top is also truly inspirational. That phrase, it takes a village, is so powerful. And being a woman in this industry, she let me know that it's not easy, but that her village, they lift each other up and they keep each other going. While I thoroughly enjoyed this interview with her and really enjoyed everything we talked about, I didn't really get into detail too much on what digital reporting really is. So I feel like if given the opportunity to do it differently, I would definitely do some research of my own beforehand on what goes into digital reporting and digital media. And then I would ask her a lot more questions about what that entails and what her job really is day to day, instead of digital media in sports as opposed to digital media just all around.